Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event. 10 rounds of lightweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Diego Chico Corrales is making his way to the ring right now, and he's doing so with a very business-like approach to things. Guerrero's showing no concern for what's about to happen. This is a guy that is just relaxed and calm as could be for the task at hand as he makes his way down to the ring.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Teddy, there are so many advantages for the well-rounded fighter, the balanced fighter up against the power puncher. But what are the advantages for the power puncher, if any?
Well, the one great advantage is he can pull it out of the fire at any moment. You know, usually the power puncher can and will make mistakes. If the good boxer makes one mistake, his night might be over.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Guerrero's got to deal with a cut cheek. Nice strike after catching one by Diego Corrales. Blocks away that headshot. Right to the belt line. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Accurate with the straight left. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Combo lands to the head. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Guerrero's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, you just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And he's holding. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Just knifing up with that uppercut by Diego Corrales.
Side to side, move your head.
Back upstairs he goes. Right hand over the top. He counters back after denying his opponent's shot. So punch after punch, he keeps taking punishment. Starting to wonder here, Teddy, how much more will he be able to take?
You want it to be the inclination of a fighter, in this case a warrior, to go on. But sometimes enough is enough, and you just have to take your losses and come back to fight another day. I believe we've gotten to that point.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. A headshot blocked. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Corrales is picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
Turns over that hook upstairs. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Now hugging on the inside.
That's okay. Pay him back.
Guerrero's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Corrales has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Good flush shot upstairs.
Move your head.
Halfway through this round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Diego Corrales.
Watch that.
Guerrero's doing well here with that two-punch combination. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Chico Corrales.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Final 60 seconds after 2 minutes of pure fury. And he ties up on the inside. Guerrero's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Corrales' plan may be to have more urgency at this point because that cut of his just has blood streaming all over him.
Well, there's three sides that can be affected. He can be affected himself. Opponent can get affected, get a little over anxious, and the judges, they could be affected a little bit by seeing that kind of blood.
And that cut will end the night. This is gonna be a technical knockout. The ref saying the fight cannot continue due to that cut. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of welterweight action between Ricky the Hitman Hatton and Tim Bradley. Ricky Hatton's making his way to the ring right now, flanked by his cornermen, and just an overall feeling that they're not exactly hyped up for this one. Tim Bradley's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. Bradley's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Tim Bradley's left working well that time. Bradley's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Bradley's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Oh, what a big hook to the head by Ricky Hatton. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Tim Bradley's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good exchange. He fires back. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. He really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Hatton's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Missed the target with that hook. You gotta love what Ricky Hatton's able to do with that hook. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good flush shot by Ricky Hatton.
Bend the body. Keep working the jab.
Hatton's the target of a hook. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. A stinging uppercut by Ricky Hatton. Scores up top with a left. Still no defense out of him. Still no ability to stop this onslaught. He's taking serious damage.
And you got to worry about his future because the damage he's taking right now for tonight, okay, we understand that, but how is this going to impact him for the future? That's where you're starting to get into a danger zone right now.
Good accuracy with that uppercut. Missed the body shot. not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
They both decide to bring it. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. A good block by Ricky Hatton.
Protect yourself.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Just hugging there. Bradley's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Cut is becoming a distraction to him. You can see that. He's really concerned about it. How can he protect it against his opponent?
Well, right now, I think there's always 3 lines of defense. You know, you block, you move your head, or you use your legs. Right now, use your legs. Get a little distance, get on that horse a little bit, and give the medicines that will put in that cut a chance to work.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Solid right by Ricky Hatton. Hatton's been doing a very good job landing that uppercut against his opponent. Teddy, if you're his opponent, you know that uppercut's coming. What should you be doing?
Well, exactly. You should move your head a little bit, slip a little bit, let that uppercut miss you, and then there's going to be an opening to counter right away, fill that hole, probably with a hook.
You knew the swelling was bad. Now you see the result. The ref stepping in, stopping this fight. That's a TKO. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. He's got a target on his opponent. From the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope. Butterbean's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy up in his step.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Like a sledgehammer, that uppercut by Joe Frazier. Well-placed hook there. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
Now, in the matchup of a power puncher versus a speedy fighter, if you're the power puncher, what do you try to accomplish early on?
Well, you better not just be walking in, because you'll be walking into a speed tunnel and you'll be getting caught on the way in. You have to control that range a little bit and look to time the speed. That can take speed away.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Joe Frazier with the big hook. No, he missed that right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Right to the body. Just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by Joe Frazier. Halfway through this round here. Flush right hand to the head. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Hits him in the mug with the right. To the head he goes with a left hand. Not an accurate hook at all. Frazier's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful, because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Joe Frazier. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. Good return fire that time. And we come to the end of round number one. Butterbean's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. He gets off with a combination up top. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Look at that. The hook came home with ease. Zones in on that overhand right. Butterbean's left now getting into the mix.
You got this one.
Oh, a destructive hook to the body by Joe Frazier.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, what an uppercut that puts him down.
Inside.
1, 3, 4.
Butterbean's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes.
Big shot. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. The fight is over. Frazier's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. Wow, the theater of the unexpected. Who would have ever expected that? Joe Frazier's one single lightning. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division between marvelous Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard. Marvin Hagler is so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration. Sugar Ray Leonard's entourage has that look on their face. They know they've put the work in, and you can see how confident they are for the battle that lies ahead.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Little head hunting with the left.
Come on, kid, funky.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Hagler's punch is far off the target. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Scores big with the hook to the head. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Big shot comes crashing home. Hagler's on the floor and in a bad spot. I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. If you could improve anything with Marvin Hagler, what would it be?
There's not a lot there to improve. He's such a well-rounded package. I mean, he can fight with you inside, he can fight outside too. He has a great chin. He doesn't have great power, but he has really good power.
Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler-Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Marvin Hagler. And an excellent uppercut by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Huge uppercut by Hagler. Final 10 seconds. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
You're looking good. Keep it up. Keep those hands moving.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants. Leonard's legs look shaky. He was big shot he just scored with. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
And Sugar Ray Leonard goes down and now is rising to his feet.
And now is going to show you something that you don't usually see. Something that usually you need an x-ray machine to see. Inside him. You know outside what he has, all that great talent. Now he's going to show you inside what he has.
Scored well with that straight left. Not able to land the headshot. Sugar Ray Leonard's eye is now cut. That could be a real detriment. Hagler's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Marvin Hagler.
Come up, watch that, come up, James.
Everybody found so much out about Sugar Ray Leonard on that night back in 1981 when he came up with the 14th round TKO of Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Remember Dundee that night? Remember Angelo Dundee in the corner of Sugar Ray Leonard?
Yeah, he said, "You're blowing it, kid." And of course, he was right, and he responded to that. Sugar Ray Leonard, in that fight, he had to deal with two fights. You know, early on, he was dealing with Tommy Hearns, this real big guy, this puncher. He had to box a little bit, and then later on, Hearns got hurt, started moving, and then Leonard had to be the executioner. He had to all of a sudden go after the guy that he thought he was going to be boxing all night.
Now you're seeing stamina right here. How can they possibly keep up this pace? Minutes ago in this round, and they have been all out.
I know how I feel, Joe, myself. I mean, I feel like I've been on a roller coaster, except I'm not sitting, I'm standing.
Oh, what a hook upstairs. Leonard's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is a table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Oh, you see him with the... Wow! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The ref stops the fight. Leonard's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win that's going to get everybody in the division's attention. Marvin Hagler's power ends this early.
You see results like this sometimes from...
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 10 rounds among hungry featherweights between Billy Dibb and Kevin Kelley. Billy Dibb's making his way to the ring, and I know you're used to seeing many ring walks where guys are really jacked up. This isn't one of them. Kelley's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be embattled there in the ring.
Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Little get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Dibbs is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should be a very good fight.
You don't have to look for either one of them. They are right there to be found, and our fans love that.
And he engages in the clinch.
Get out the way from those punches. Move your head.
Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Solid straight right hand.
Hit the body. Good job.
Good two-punch combo by Billy Dibb. Dibb's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
Been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank. The great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
Billy Dibb's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Now he ties up there.
The ring. That's okay. That's okay. Let it go.
Kelley's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Kelley. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Billy Dibb.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Kelley's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges.
Block that. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Clinching his opponent. Nobody likes to see that. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He's jumping all over him now. Kelley's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Off to the side. A little swing and a miss going upstairs. Scores with the combo to the head. Kelley's proving to be elusive. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. "90 seconds to go here in this round. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kelley. a whiff by Billy Dibb. This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
Dibb's punch didn't come close. Nice work with the overhand right. Nice two-punch combo by Billy Dibb. Billy Dibb's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Kelley's damaged by a right hand. And that's the end of round 2.
Don't worry.
His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for, his judgment in this kind of situation.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Kelley's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
Work the body.
Two good jabs by Billy Dibb. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Look at this swarming attack. Billy Dibb's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
1-2, 1-2.
Oh, good exchange there. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Kelley. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Comes across with a hook up top. For the well-being of their fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Billy Dibb. Billy Dibb's just punching air that time. His opponent took a shot, now he gives a left. Blocks the headshot.
Come on, punch, that's it.
Dibbs' combination punching is working well here. You see him holding on. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Let's see some more head movement.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Takes give one, he comes back with a right hand.
Shake it off, it's all right.
Kelley's defense is paying off now. Good job with another left hand.
Protect yourself.
Kelley's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to... Oh! Late goings here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? And the round comes to an end.
Don't worry now, right?
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Billy Dibbs in control so far, 2 rounds to 1. Still anybody's fight. I think he's been the busier guy, though.
Yeah, he has been the busier guy. And also, he's been the better real estate agent. You know, location, location, location. He's been in the right position for his style. He's been in tight.
Kelley's in bad shape now. You can see the damage he's been taking. You know he got knocked down earlier, but still, it's getting worse and worse as things continue.
And I think right now, it's up to the referee, it's up to the doctor to be really ready to stop this fight.
1, 2, 1, 2.
And he just holds on there. Wow, look at that, trading shots. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Kevin Kelley.
Who's the ring? Who's the ring?
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Kelley's completely missing the jab, and when that's not there, oh, you're gonna dug yourself a big hole.
No, that's like saying I want to go swimming. Guess what? There's no water. You need water to swim.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Kelley's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Dibbs showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. He just missed that shot up top.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And that's the end of round 4. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll him. He's going to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
Billy Dibbs, and yet another big shot comes in. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's over. Look at this. Kelley's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Billy Dibbs, your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easy to sell now to television.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of light heavyweight action between Roy Jones Jr. and Joe Calzaghe. Roy Jones Jr.'s poise is one of those things that cannot be denied. This is a very confident fighter. Joe Calzaghe's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
Nice!
Teddy, many times throughout our broadcast we've seen through the years, when we get a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter, there can be a tendency for clashes of heads.
Yes, there can be, and also tripping a little bit. Sometimes they step on each other's feet.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Scored well up top.
Let's see some more headroom. Get out of the
Blocks
way.
that belt line well. What an excellent two-punch combo by Joe Calzaghe. Big shot, the left crashed home. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Unable to be put down, Roy, and all of a sudden the tables turn. Joe Calzaghe's rocked.
What's good for you is good for him.
Good block by Joe Calzaghe. Solid left hand to the head. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Joe Calzaghe is probably one of those guys that has that clock in his head, trying to think about how much time is left in this round after getting hurt.
Yeah, he is, and I can speak on that because I happened to go to his training camp before this fight, and I watched him train a little bit. He got shooken up a little bit in sparring. He knew what to do. He grabbed, he walked around, he killed a little time. He's got to do it now.
Snaps that jab out. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Let's see some defense.
Roy Jones Jr. is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Nice strike after catching one by Joe Calzaghe. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Big left hand from Roy. And that's the end of round one. Calzaghe's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
He just looks exhausted to me right now. Roy Jones Jr.'s accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss.
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. Able to dismiss that body shot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good biting, snapping shot by Joe Calzaghe. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Protecting his head well with his guard. Calzaghe's sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
A little head hunting with the right. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Joe Calzaghe's able to land a good, solid left hand. And he returns on that exchange. Calzaghe's left landing well. Jones's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Roy Jones Jr.'s right hand scores well that time. That's a fierce jab by Calzaghe. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Calzaghe. Joe Calzaghe's in a bed. Solid. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Calzaghe's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the rope, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for our audience.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. That was solid. How about that? Roy Jones Jr. down after getting tagged by that power punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. The fight is over. Joe Calzaghe's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. So that's all it took, one good shot. Roy Jones Jr.'s career hits a major speed bump tonight.
Well, there was doubt.